How's it going, guys? My name is DJP. Welcome back to another Madden NFL 26 video here on the channel. Franchise mode. Arizona Cardinals, our next NFC team that we're going to be using today. We've got 5 seasons. Injuries are on. It's not meant to be realistic. If I say name wrong, I say name wrong. It's a video game at the end of the day. Don't take it too seriously. We're just going to have some fun and bag on EA. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Comment down below some of my videos. Go to socials, playlist, second channel, and main channel down below in the description if you like the content from me, DJP. And again, don't take these too seriously. I try to make that as clear as possible when I make these videos, but sometimes people still take them seriously. Anyways, that all being said, all right, we're going to look at this roster first and foremost. We'll go to the GM's office because that's where the roster is. So the Cardinals. Kyler Murray, quarterback. Okay. Halfbacks, you got James Conner, Trey Benson, Michael Carter, not Williams. Fullbacks, nobody got Marvin Harrison Jr. with Michael Wilson and Zay Jones. Top 3 receivers. Tight end, Trey McBride. He's pretty good. Trey McBride is pretty good. So, we got Paris Johnson Jr. left tackle. Left guard's going to be Evan Brown. Froholt's going to be the center position. Newman at the right guard. Jonah Williams right tackle. Left edge, Zaven Collins. Right edge, Josh is going to Sweat. Calais Campbell at the defensive tackle. Man, he's 39 years old. Well, he's not going to be the defensive tackle much longer. No Sams. Mike's going to be Mac Wilson Sr. Akeem Davis is going to be the Will. Corners got Williams, Murphy Bunting, who's hurt, and Johnson. Top 3 dudes. Free safety, Jalen Thompson. Strong safety, Buda Baker. Chad Ryan kicking, punting, Blake Gilligan. Aaron Brewer, long snapper. So let's take a look. We got the improved team. I'm sure we could sign some guys. I want to take a look at the trades as well. Just like to take a look at the draft picks. I'm curious about that. We have a lot of cap space. I'm not going to make any... I don't know if we're going to make any trades until the midseason point, maybe. But I do want to try to sign some guys. So I'm going to go to free agents. Improved team. I love looking at this because it's just not fixed. I wonder if they fixed it because they did update the game. We do need a left guard. Michael Jordan? Oh my gosh. I'm signing Michael Jordan. Obviously. You know, I mean, he played basketball. He played baseball. Now he's going to play some football. So Michael Jordan. Coming on the team. Alright. Cool. I'm obviously joking, by the way. Hopefully you guys can tell. Sometimes you guys can't tell if I'm joking or not. Who else do I want to sign? I guess for the season I'll pick up David Long Jr. just because it's another linebacker. Maybe he could play the Sam position. I do need a Sam, so I know it says Will, but you know, why not grab him? So that's gonna be it for now. I'm going to get to simulating. I don't think this team is gonna be that great, but you never know. Maybe we could surprise some people, make the postseason, playoffs, but we'll kind of just play it by ear, see how this team does, and then we'll go on from there. All right, we're 2-5 in the midseason. Not the best place to be. Let's choose the draft class first and foremost before I do anything. So we go select from the Dallas Center, German P&W. This only draft class we load in. And boom, just like that, load it in, and you have your players. Beautiful. All right, biggest thing is to take a look here at the stats and see what the story is. So Kyler Murray is... You know, the 7 interceptions is what's killing the passer ratings at 91.9. 11 TDs. Gets 65% completion percentage, which isn't too bad. 1,463 yards. In terms of rushing, James Conner, 395, 1 TD, 161 from Kyler Murray. Trey Benson, 55 and 1. Receiving, Marvin Harrison Jr., 434 and 2 TDs, 30 and 5 from Michael Wilson. Trey McBride, 288, 2 TDs, 174 from James Conner. Zay Jones, 166 and 1. Sacks, you've got Paris Johnson Jr., 9 allowed, 6 from Brown, 4, 3 from Newman, 2 from Williams. Tackles, 49 from him, but Mac Wilson Sr., 39 from ADG, 30 from Johnson, Melton, 28, a few guys are 26, 25 from Williams, 21 from Simon. Sacks, 2 from Collins, Nolan, 1.5, several with 1, and several with a half sack. Interceptions, a few guys with 1, near kicking, punting, kick, return, punt, return. Right. Okay. So, looks like we're not going to make the playoffs this season unless something crazy happens. I mean, there have been crazier things that have happened before. Anybody here that's important to re-sign? Campbell wants to stay, but I don't know. I feel like we should probably get like a different. Well, it's gonna be a little bit younger, but I will sign Jalen Thompson. Why not? If he wants to stay around, and he will. Okay, I think that's the only guy I'll sign for now. Maybe. Yeah. We'll play it by ear, and we'll wait. And then Paris Johnson Jr. obviously accept his option when that time comes. You can see the rankings, obviously not great. I guess we can look to see if there are any trades you can make. Maybe I could try to get another first-round pick, which I might do. I might try to see if we can get a couple first-rounders this year, and maybe try to, build through the draft a little bit, and see what we can do there. So yeah, I think let me try to get some first-rounders, another first, 2 seconds, 2 thirds, 2 sevenths in 2027 and 2028. And I got Carolina's first-round pick. So we're going to have 2 first-round picks in this year's draft, which is awesome. Theoretically, we could make a massive trade. Trade 4 first-round picks for some dynamic players. But I'll wait. Maybe I'll change my mind and want to do that. But for now, I think we're just going to simulate to the end of the season. I imagine we'll be pretty bad rest of the way. And then we'll try to make the playoffs next season, I think. Unless we can have a great second half of the season. I don't see it though. I just don't see it happening. All right, 6-11. Not the best. It's definitely not the best. So let's just take a look at the stats, see what the story was. Kyler Murray, 3,055 yards, 22 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 96.9 passer rating, 68% completion percentage. Missed a few games, so. We're going to make the playoffs anyway, so it's fine. 955 ATDs from James Conner, 301 and 4 from Murray, Trey Benson, 167 and 3. Receiving wise, 1,097 and 5 from Marvin Harrison Jr. Zay Jones, 740 and 4, 659 and 7 from Michael Wilson, Trey McBride, 685, 4 TDs. Sacks, got 16 from Johnson Jr., Brown, 13, 7 from Newman, Williams at 6, 5 from Froholt. Calvin Beachum, 4, 2 from Adams. Defensively, 126 tackles from Mac Wilson Sr., ADG, 79, 76 from Johnson, Buda Baker, 68, 66 from Melton, 65 from Williams, 61 from Collins, and DIPS from there, also known as Dips. Sacks, 8.5 from Zaven, 6 from Sweat, Campbell, 5.5, 2.5 from a couple guys, 2 from Birch, 2 guys with 1, and several with a half sack. Interceptions, a couple guys 2, a few with 1, 7 as a team. If you're kicking, punting, kick return, punt return. Right there. All right. On that note, I will see you guys at the start of, at the offseason. We'll take a look at who won the Super Bowl and go on from there. Ravens beat the Eagles. Derrick Henry, Super Bowl MVP. Josh Allen, NFL MVP. John Harbaugh, Coach of the Year. Khalil Shakir was the offensive player. The defensive player there was Khalil Mack. A lot of Khalils. Matthew Golden, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Packers defensive Rookie of the Year was Abdul Carter of the Giants. Awesome. On to the offseason. We got some guys to negotiate. Obviously, some options as well. Paris Johnson Jr. accept. Nobody here is really that necessary to re-sign. So, we'll try to see if we can offer a couple dudes contracts, but I might just let most of these guys test and then just head on to free agency with like a full sack of cash. So, might offer a couple of these dudes, and then, we're just going to go on a free agency. Alright, so I really only signed like one guy. Honestly, I'm just going to let the rest of you guys test, I think, and try to get some better offers or better guys in free agency. Which I think is totally fine, so I'm going to do that. And, we should have a decent amount of money, I would say. Yeah, alright. Let's go after some guys here. Alright, so the free agency recap. We actually had a good amount of signings. So we got Leo Chenal, Rico Dowdle, Jalen Watson, Jake Bates to kick, Fatukasi, Elijah Moore, Braden Mann, Will Hernandez, and Hunter to be the fullback. So overall, pretty solid free agency. Get some more guys. I'm going to go to the draft. We have 2 first-round picks, so we'll make those picks, and then we'll head on to... Alright, so let's view the options. We have pick 6 and pick 10. That's actually really good, 2 top 10 picks. Let's skip ahead to next user pick. So, we've got some interesting options here to go for. The question is what to go for. And hey, look at that. The screen's not glitched. So, what could we go for? Is the question. Lots of good players near the top here. That is the question. Okay. I think let's go with, I'm gonna go Antonio Williams. Our first pick. I'm gonna get ourselves another wide receiver. Nice young guy. Then I want to get a defender. Someone plays defense, so I think that's a good pick, Antonio Williams, by the way. And then next pick will be, let's see who went. I think Keldrick Falk. Yeah, I'm gonna take Keldrick Falk. So we're gonna get an edge, and I feel like it's solid pick. So works for me. I think that's good. I think that's fantastic. I think the players you got are pretty solid. So I'm happy with it. I'm gonna do the rest of the picks, and then I'll see you guys at the recap. Let's look at the draft recap here, and oh, my capture card froze. So let me deactivate. Been doing that a lot today. And activate it. Hopefully it was not frozen. I don't know how long it was frozen for. Hopefully not too long. Hopefully, guys, you saw the picks I made. I have no idea. If you didn't, I talked to them. You're going to see them now. So Antonio Williams, Keldrick Falk. We got Josh Presley at the QB. That's a good pickup there for us. A lot of good pickups. We got Morales, Justice. Yeah, a lot of wide receivers, another halfback. Some more offensive weapons. And then, obviously, a couple of another edges. So it's good for me. Let's head on to season number 2. All right. So let's take a look at this roster for season number 2 coming in. Kyler Murray's going to be the QB. Halfbacks, you got James Conner, Trey Benson, Rico Dowdle, top 3 dudes. Fullback could be Hunter. Marvin Harrison Jr., wide receiver with Michael Wilson and Elijah Moore, top 3 dudes. Also, Williams going to be up there too. He'll probably end up being a high receiver for us. That's good. Trey McBride at the tight end spot. He's awesome. Left tackle will be Paris Johnson Jr., Evan Brown, left guard. Probably to be the center. Right guard, Will Hernandez. Right tackle, Christian Jones. Left edge, Jordan Birch. Josh Sweat, right edge. Down tackle, Dalvin Tomlinson. That's cool. We also have Nolan up there, too. Walter Nolan up there, so that's good. Sam, we got Leo Chenal, Mac Wilson Sr., Mike. Will position to be ADG. Johnson, Williams, Murphy Bunting, or as I like to say, SMB, Super Mario Bros. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, corner. Free safety, Jalen Thompson. Baker, the strong safety. Kicking is Bates. Punting is Man. Long snapper, we don't have. I thought we had a long snapper, but I guess not. So, I hope this team's going to be better this year. I will adjust the schemes, see what fits best for us. We'll go to the team schemes. For West Coast zone, 83%. I saw 87%, and that was the spread. Base 3-4 is not our best. Base 4-3 is our best. So, we're going to run those and see how this team does in season number 2. Hopefully, we're a little bit better. And, yeah, I'm just curious to see what the cap room's looking like. 13.4 million. Maybe we'll make a move at the mid-season point if I feel like moving my picks. I think our picks should be pretty solid, so yeah, I think we can maybe move. Honestly, I could probably move my 3 first-round picks now, get an absolute stud at a position of need. Oh, 2 positions of need, really. 3 positions of need, yeah. We definitely need a right tackle. And a Will. Alright. So, right tackle Will and a Mike. Alright, I'm going to save it to the mid-season point. Let's see how this team does, and then we'll go. Alright, we're mid-season point 3-3. Nothing crazy about it. You see our rankings. 20th, 26th. Yeah, our offense isn't great. Defensively, we're solid. Offensively, you know, could be better. We do have a couple injuries. Which is whatever. But, yeah, let's take a look at the stats and awards. Kyler Murray. I mean, 1,270 yards, 10 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions this year. He has 114.8 passer rating because he's got a 73% completion percentage. That's really good. James Conner, 261, 3 TDs, 217 and 4 from Benson. Murray, 79, no TDs on the rush. 340 and 4 from Michael Wilson. 309 and 1 from Trey McBride. Marvin Harrison Jr., 265, 2 TDs, 144 from Elijah Moore. And Dylan Williams, 135, 2 TDs. 4 sacks allowed from Jones, 2 from a couple guys, 1 from a couple guys. 30 tackles from Baker, a couple guys 29, 26 from Chanel, 23 from Wasson, Johnson, 22, same thing with Sweat. A couple guys with 18. From there. Sacks, a couple guys with 3, 2.5 from Sweat. Several guys with 1, and a few with half. Interceptions, a few guys with 1. You have your kicking, punting, kick return. Wow, no kick returns and punt returns. Those are Meekins. All right, on that note, I'm going to look for a trade. I think I am. Going to see if there's any trades out there. We do have some negotiations as well, so I'm going to probably look to do some of those. Try to see if we can get a couple guys. So let me do that first, and then we will make a trade. All right, I'm going to look to make a trade, I think, so let's do that now. I did sign a lot of our guys back. We got a little bit of cap room, so I'm going to see what's out there in the market. My capture card froze again, so been doing that a lot. Is it hot? Is it hot? Oh, it's hot, all right. It's burning my foot. All right. All right, let me get to it. I'll get back to you guys in a moment to see what we can do. We have a done deal here with the Seattle Seahawks to get Lucas Reed and Knight, as well as a 6th round pick. We traded away our 1st round pick this year, I think 2027, yeah, and a 4th and 5th in 2029. So not bad. We do get some more talent. I think that makes the team better. I'm gonna do the team schemes, or not team schemes, the coach abilities, and then yeah, we're gonna get on to simulating again. Hopefully make the playoffs. Good news, we made the wild card. Slipped in as one of the final teams, 9-8, and we got the 49ers, though. They're probably going to beat us. They were better than us in every category, but you never know. Maybe something good could happen. We only have 1 injury, but, you know, so do they. Stats and awards, Kyler Murray, solid season, 3,049 yards, 28 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 60% completion percentage, 108.5 passer rating. Rush-wise, James Conner, 728, 6 TDs, 536, 536 and 8 there from Benson. Kyler Murray, 347 and 1 TD. 918 and 5 from Marvin Harrison Jr., Michael Wilson with 880, 11 TDs, 653 and 5 from Trey McBride, Antonio Williams, 579 and 2. Sacks allowed, 9 from Lucas, 8 from Brown, for Walt with 7, 6 from Johnson Jr., 4 from Jones, 3 from Hernandez, 2 from Connor. Defensively, 81 tackles from Williams, Wilson Sr., 79, 78 from Baker, Sweat, 75, 74 from Leo, 69 from Johnson, dips from there. There's sacks, 6.5 from Sweat, that's really good, 8.5 from Bulk. Collins 4, 3.5 from Knight. Several guys with 3, several with 1, and a couple guys with a half sack. And then we have your interception, 3 for Baker, 2 from Simon, and the rest of the guys here, several of them with 1. Kicking, punting, return, and punt return right there. All right, on that note, let's get to simulating, see if we beat the 49ers. We're going to hop on the Super Sim, and hopefully we can win. All right, so we're at Levi's Stadium. Yeah. Here we go. Let's see if we can beat them. We're gonna super sim this bad boy, fast forward to the end of the game, and see what happens. First blood will go to the 49ers. We tied it up. We take the lead, 10-7. Second half, we're up 10-7. They're gonna make it 14-10. If we can score here, which we do, up 3, okay. And second and 3, we're going to take the lead here. Yep. All right, we're up 10. And we're going to win this football game 24-14. So we advance to the divisional. We beat the 49ers. So I'd say that's a little bit of an upset. Perhaps. Not a big one, but a small one. For your Cardinals. Very nice. I'm seeing like a mark here, and I just gotta try to see if I can get that off. I gotta get myself some smart water, because, you know, it's distilled, and it'll help me clean up the monitors a little bit, so I'll go do that at some point. But yeah, get the W. Cowboys. Now, the roster is not, well, EA didn't update it. I assume, yeah, Parsons is supposed to be on the Packers. Now, as of this recording, maybe they did update, well, as of the release of this video, maybe they did update the roster. But as of this recording, I'm recording this on a Thursday when the trade actually happened. It hasn't been updated. So, I don't know, maybe EA will update it. We'll see, but I don't care right now. All I care about is getting to the NFC Conference Championship game, so let's see if we do so. Okay, here we go. You've got your Cardinals against the Cowboys. Can we win it? Let's find out. Super Sim fast forward to the end of the game. We'll see what happens. First blood will go to the Cardinals. We're up 3-0. And They're going to make it 7-3. Can we take the lead up? Make it 7-6. Cut it to 1. Second half. We are down 1. Third quarter, they're going to go up 4. We need to score here. And it's 13-9. Fourth quarter, we have the ball. Okay. Second and 8. Third and 1. Can we get a first down? We do. All right. 2:15 to go. 49. We're up for down 4. 2 minutes, 8 seconds to go. We'll hop up. I was going to say we're going to hop in, but we just scored a friggin' touchdown. We can hop on in here, watch the defense, I guess, so that's fine. We'll do that. I guess let's watch defense. I was going to hop on in, but then we just scored a touchdown. Why do I miss all the exciting stuff? And then I hop into garbage a lot of the time. I don't know. Anyways, wow, Ferguson's breaking that tackle, but we're going to make sure that they stay up. And it's going to kill some clock. They're not using the timeout. First, it's going to be a first down. Yeah, all right, they call a timeout. Trying to get to a conference championship. Ooh. Does not go down. They call a timeout, though. All right, here we go. They keep finding Pickens. Under a minute. 44-yard line. Cowboys are in range to tie the game, and then it's going to get a first down out of that, too. So that's not good. We can't let them score a touchdown. That's the last thing we need to have happen. So they have 1 timeout left. And 33 seconds to go. They'll call it. They're going to tie the game. It's going to go overtime. He's open. An easy reception. Final timeout for Dallas. So they will tie it, most likely. They get a first down. 30 seconds. Clock's going to run down. They're going to stop the clock here. Take a second down. I mean, the best thing that could happen to us is we somehow prevent them from getting into the end zone, and it's too late for them to, oh my gosh. Okay, clock's running. Okay, well, yeah, they're gonna tie the game here. So they're gonna go for the field goal, because they're gonna take the down. Alright, 8 seconds to go. It's overtime. It's not gonna get blocked. I guess we'll watch it for the culture. We'll use a timeout. You never know. I guess why not? Ideally, okay, so here's what I would have it ideally. Ideally, we get a touchback. We gain like 30 yards, call a timeout, and then kick a field goal for the win. Did he miss that? Oh, okay. I was about to say, I was like, did Aubrey like... Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. I was about to say, I was really confused there. So 5 seconds. Let's just see what happens here. All right, touchback, 35-yard line. Okay, we're going to have one play here. It's going overtime. I'm going to hit exit and hope for the best. Have to watch. Throw it! Such a late throw. You had so much time. All right, well, I'm trying to exit so we can... Oh. Stop. A flag. Okay, I was trying to do jump forward to the end of the game, but like in normal time. Okay, so it's 2nd and 15. We're in the overtime. Oh, 2nd and 7. I'm sorry. Okay. 6-yard rush, 3rd and 1. All right. 1st and 10. All right, 6-yard rush. We're in field goal range. 38-yard touchdown. All right, let's go play some defense. 23 to 16. We could win this game right here if we play some defense. Touch back there. Okay. Still let them score a touchdown. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Sack. 3rd and 14. We're going to hop in. This is a big moment in the game. Third down, 3rd and 14. Oh, they got the fucking first down. It was Lee C. Dam. I'm kidding. I was trying to, I don't know, CD Lamb. Dak running, nobody's gonna tackle him, and he's gonna slide into my DM. Oh, is he gonna do that thing where he spazzed out like he did last year? It was like, oh, I remember he spazzed out. They still have that sometimes, that weird spaz out animation. I think I saw that in the game, this game. Forgot which team it was against, but and what I was using. All right, really not doing a good job on defense right now. The moment I hop in, our defense turns into garbage. But when Sim Engine's doing it, then we miss all the good plays. It's just what it is. It's all the time. That's just the way it is. That's why I hate this SIMENGNE. It's terrible. It is the worst. Sim Engine. Oh, sack would be nice there. And they're gonna tie, courtesy of EA. How about they go for 2? Ah, they won't, because they're bitches. Alright, easy extra point attempt. They're gonna make it, unless it gets blocked. And it doesn't. Alright, I think if we score that, we win. Because... right? I believe so. We both got a touchdown. So I think if we get a field goal, we win. So let's see where we end off. Let's see if our offense can be good when I watch, or will it be trash? I'm banking on it being trash. Murray. Okay, doesn't get sacked, avoids it, and gets a big yardage. Oh, that's beautiful right there. That is Kyler Murray. Beautiful stuff. That was an embarrassment right there. 2-yard loss. Pathetic end. Putrid. Alright. 2nd and 12. Hated that play. It was not a good play. You're just trying to make my life harder for me. Try to run a better play. And he wasn't in. You gotta just run there at that point. Just run. You get yards. Now 3rd and 12. If you don't get a first down, you're an embarrassment to your friends and family. So you don't want to be that. That's for sure. That's not a good pass at all. What a horrible play from your Arizona Cardinals. Pathetic and putrid indeed. Pathetic and putrid. Why is it that when I hop in, we see garbage, but when I sim it, good things happen? What's the point of me hopping in if we're just going to play like garbage? It just doesn't make any sense. So, that's pathetic. I mean, how about my defense now plays good? Because when I'm not watching, my defense plays good. But when I hop in, my defense plays like ass. So let's see if we can play not like ass. That would be great. Wouldn't that be great? That would be fantastic. Great sack. Or not sack. It wasn't a sack. 3rd and 7, no rush. Okay. Great tackle. I don't know, my sack is itchy. What? Who? What? Don't let him get it. Don't let him get it. No. That is pathetic and putrid. How do you not defend that? Of course, he stays in bounds. My guys can't. And the game is over. Game's over at this point. 46-yard line. See, they'll get positive yardage, but me, I go backwards. Got it. Make it make sense, EA. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Somehow they get yardage out of that. 5 yards. But if it was me, would have been negative. Got it. Now they're in field goal range, pretty much. 41-yard line, 2nd and 5. Got to send them back somehow. And we don't. Horrible defense from your Arizona Cardinals. Absolutely pathetic and putrid, and the game's going to be over. So we're going to lose in the divisional. No point in me watching this. Game's over. Game is over. Fumble. Nope. No fumble. Alright, we'll just jump to the next play. No! I didn't want to hop in slow! Oh my goodness, can you recognize my button presses, EA? I'm pressing the square to change to normal. You just don't want to do that. Oh my goodness, can we exit? Alright, game's over. So I don't really care. Okay, appreciate it. So we're just going to jump forward to the end of the game, because the game's over. Oh, of course, now they go backwards. Yeah, they kick the field goal. Shout out to EA. Greatest sim engine of all time. Makes so much sense when I hop in. I love it. Beautiful. Can't play offense when it matters. Can't play defense when it matters. I mean, just incredible stuff. And the Chargers beat the Cowboys. Thule was the Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow, NFL MVP. John Harbaugh, Coach of the Year. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Offensive Player, Defensive Player, Myles Garrett. Browns quarterback, Keith Klubnik, and then Danny Dennis Sutton. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Saints. All right, on to the offseason we go. I got some guys. Marvin Harrison Jr. option. We're going to accept that. And I thought there was someone else here that had an option. Yep. Harris Robinson. Which I accepted. Because he's a cool dude. Cool guy. Cool guy. Chill guy. Alright, anybody else here? I'll try to see if I want to re-sign to keep, and then we'll go from there. Alright, all my guys want to test. That's fine. Biggest thing I'm going to need is a center, since I'm not going to have anyone. Well, a little bit of money. I might restructure contracts, see if this free agency class is good. I'll try to sign some more players and prioritize it. I mean, yeah, Kyle Hamilton already signed an extension, so the fact that he's here is kind of weird. But not going to judge EA. So, alright, let's see if we can grab some players for this team and then go from there. Alright, so I don't mind the free agency we had. We got Elgin Jenkins, Josh Downs, good pickup, Chase Brown, new halfback, Titus Howard, Braxton Jones, Justin Jones, Uturgos Matos, and Survey Dennis. Rosie Dennis. So that's cool. Okay. We're going to head on to season number 3. I will show you guys the draft recap. Don't think we have a first round pick, so let's get to it, shall we? Picks, but, you know, nothing too crazy. See if they actually end up getting some PT. I like the squad. Let's head on to season number 3. Hope the best. Alright, season number 3. Let's look at the roster. See what the story is for the Cardinals. Quarterback, you got Kyler Murray. Still there. Chase Brown, Trey Benson, Rico. That's your top 3 dudes. Hunter's going to be the fullback. Receivers, you got Marvin Harrison Jr., Josh Downs, Michael Wilson, top 3 guys. Williams up there, too. Should probably start as early as next season, to be honest. Tight ends, got Trey McBride. Left tackle, Paris Johnson Jr. Left guard's going to be Evan Brown. Center's going to be Elgin Jenkins. Titus Howard at the right guard spot. Abraham Lucas at the right tackle. Left edge, Jordan Birch. Josh Wett, right edge. Folk's probably going to start next season. Well, yeah, probably next season. Maybe. Walter's going to be the defensive tackle. Leo at the Sam. Mike Mac Wilson Sr. Willie got Tyrese Knight. Johnson, Williams, and Watson. Top 3 corners. Thompson, free safety. Strong safety. Buda Baker. Jake Bates kicking. Punting is Brady Man. And no long snapper. I keep forgetting about the long snapper. I guess we could look at free and see if there's any long snappers out there. Doubt it. Oh. Alright. Any here? One here that I want? Not necessarily. I want to take a look at trades. A little bit of cap room to maybe make a move, but we do have a couple guys injured to start the season. I still think this team should be pretty solid. In terms of picks this year, I don't think we have our first this year, but I think we do have a second, third. Or no, maybe we don't. We don't have a second, third. Oh, we do have a first. We do have a first, actually, so that's good. I forgot I only traded one first. So we could look to make some interesting trades here if we really wanted to get better. We could make a move. I might just do that, honestly. I guess we could see what's out there in the market. Yeah, I guess we could try to see if we can make this team better. So let's see if we can do it. All right, we've done deal with the Titans. I'm giving up Dowdle as well as a first-round pick this year, a second and third. Third-round pick in 2029, second in 2030. And we are going to be getting a third-round pick this year, 4th, 6th, as well as Skoronski, James, and Sweat. So slightly better halfback, younger. Sweat is another defensive tackle and another left guard, Skoronski. So that's going to be good with the Titans actually playing against the Titans this week. So that's, well, it's preseason. So that is going to be the only trade I make for now. Maybe at the midseason point, I'll make some more moves. But I like the squad going into season 3. I think we should build in the playoffs. Let's see what EA thinks. All right, we're 5-2 at the midseason point, which isn't bad. You can see the rankings so far. 8th in offensive points per game, 10th pass yards, 17th rush, 6th in opponent points per game, 22nd in opponent rush, 20th in opponent pass, 20th in opponent rush. So, all right. We do have a lot of injuries but we are top of the NFC West at least. So I guess that's promising. Let's take a look at the stats. Josh Presley's playing. The reason he's playing is because Kyler Murray is hurt. I think. Yeah. So, I mean, he's been doing well. 1,330 yards, 13 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 116.8 pass rating, 73% completion percentage. That's promising. That might make you want to move Murray. I mean, I could theoretically do that. We'll see. Chase Brown, 433, 4 TDs, 113, and 2 from Jordan James. Josh Presley, 109, 1 TD. Receiving, you got Josh Downs, 311 and 1. 251 and 3 from Marvin Harrison Jr., Michael Wilson, 244 and 2, 244 and 1 from Antonio Williams, Trey McBride, 230 and 4 TDs. Sacks allowed, Jones 6, couple guys 3, couple of 2, and 1 from Brown. Then you have Mac Wilson senior tackles. He's got 55, 34 from Chanel, Johnson, and Watson, 29 apiece, 24 from Baker, 23 from Thompson, 21 from Garrett Williams. Then he dips from there. Couple guys 3.5 sacks, few with 2, couple with 1.5, couple with 1 as well. Then you have your interceptions, 2 from Johnson, and a couple guys with 1. Kicking, punting, kick return, punt return. Shout out to the boys. All right, it is time for the magic. Negotiating players. Now, we're over the cap, so that's not going to happen this season. We're going to have to restructure. We'll be lucky if we can keep some of these guys around. We do have an option on Walter Nolan, but everybody else, yeah, we're minus 68. Now, I don't think there's a way to fix that. No, not this year. Unless we just let Murray walk. Was Murray a free agent? Or no, does he have one more season? Either way, this could be, well, let's see his contracts. He's got 2027, 2028. We can't restructure. Okay. That's it. All right. We're just going to head on then to the end of the season. See what happens. There's not going to be any trades. Hopefully we can make the playoffs again and not struggle. All right. We went 14-3, which was excellent. And yeah, we are in the playoffs, baby. We clinched the NFC, so we're back in the divisional. Thank you, EA. We appreciate that. But now we need to appreciate you helping me win now. Kyler Murray did end up coming back to play. So he will be the starter. But he's been solid. Did really well coming back. So, missed 7 games. But nevertheless, solid stuff from Presley as well. Got some options. 1,009 yards and 7 TDs from Chase Brown. 333 and 5 from Jordan James. Kyler Murray, 202 and 3. Continues to go from there. You got your receiving. 928, 10 TDs from Michael Wilson. Marvin Harrison Jr. 884, 8 TDs. He got hurt as well. Trey McBride, 763, 8 TDs. 503 and 2 from Josh Downs. Okay, Williams, 443 and 2 TDs. Sacks allowed. Several guys to 6. 5 from Skoronski, 3 from Lucas, 1 from Brown. 122 tackles from Mac Wilson Sr., by far the most. 87 from Leo. Will Johnson, 69. 64 from Baker. 61 from Thompson. Garrett Williams, 60. Dips from there. You got your sacks, 10.5 from Sweat. Birch, 7.5. 6 from Falk. Leo with 4.5. A couple guys with 2.5. Few with 2. 1.5 from Baker. A couple guys with a half sack. Interceptions. You got a couple guys with 3. A few with 1. Bates kicking. Punting from man. You have your kick return and punt return as well. That's beautiful stuff. And yeah, let me do my coach abilities, and then we will get on to simulating. And by the way, you can see the ranks right there. Pretty solid. I mean, we're top 5 in 3 out of the 6 categories. So that's cool. But yeah, let me adjust these abilities, and then we'll get back to you guys momentarily. You can see their rankings compared to us. They have us in opponent pass and rush yards. We have them in everything else. But they are top 10 in 4 out of the 6 categories. So, I mean, we're an interesting matchup there. They have also the more talented defense. We are the home team, though, going to Safe Harbor Stadium. Hopefully we can win. We're going to go to the divisional, hop on in Super Sim, see if we can beat the Giants, and hope for the best to get onto a conference championship. Hopefully this year that would be the year to do in the game. First blood will go to the Cardinals. We're up 3-0. Can we take a lead? Nope. They're going to make it 3-3, and they'll take the lead, courtesy of EA. And we go up 10-6 second half. Giants score first. They're up 12-10. We'll go up 5 now. They'll make it an 8-point game. Are they going to score again? Absolutely. EA Sim Engine is so awesome. It really is. The thing with this, right, is that if we switch the roles, the Cardinals win. If we switch the roles, and I was the Giants, do we win that game? I don't think so. I don't know. I think they boosted, like, the Giants in the Sim. Because when I was the Giants, I feel like I wasn't doing that as well as they've been doing. And they definitely boosted Jackson Dart. Because, like, I remember someone commented, I think I mentioned this, why didn't you give Jackson Dart a chance? Well, great question. Number 1, I know Cade develops into a really damn good player in the draft class. Number 2, more importantly, Jackson was really developing. Now he's friggin' developing. So it's like, if I waited a week to do it, I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, nevertheless, we need to play better if we want to actually win. So, kind of a joke, but not surprised. All right, now we only have 2 more seasons. And, of course, the Colts win somehow. 20-6. Anthony Richardson gets the Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow, NFL MVP. Jonathan Gannon, our coach of the year. Great. Way to lose in the divisional, buddy. Kyle Lemon, Offensive Player of the Year. Bengals, Defensive Player of the Year is Micah Parsons, the Cowboys. Hilarious. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Amari Poe. Bengals, Defensive Rookie of the Year was Evan Spellman of the Chiefs. All right, let's go on to season number 4, but we got to do the offseason first, so let's do it. We're way over the cap. So this is going to be a problem. That's why we really needed the win, because now there's a bunch of guys here we don't have. Probably not going to be able to re-sign, not going to be able to restructure contracts. So our team might suck. Yeah, I can't restructure Kyler Murray. That he's making a ton of money. I'm going to try to restructure, see if I can make this cap manageable. And maybe, just maybe, we can get a player back, but I highly doubt it. It looks like we're not going to have enough money, so I'm probably just going to end up getting more draft picks, and then we're going to have to just try to rebuild to the draft and get players that way, because I don't think I have enough money. Alright, we are over the cap. I tried to restructure, so we're going to be losing a bunch of players. I'm just going to make trades to get more draft picks for this year, and we'll just try to replace players that way. Hopefully guys develop, but yeah, we're going to be losing a lot of dudes. Free agency's obviously going to be pretty solid because some of our guys are there. Of course, Gibbs is there. I mean, you know, it's just funny stuff. It is what it is. Alright, let me just get some draft picks, and then on to the draft, show you guys the recap. I don't think we have a first round pick now. Do we? No, we don't. Trade away all of our firsts. Or at least our first for this year. So, alright, let's try to get some picks this year. More picks. I need more. The 49ers, second round pick this year, as well as a 4th, 2 5ths, a 6th, and a 7th. Alright, a done deal here again with the Panthers to get their 3rd round pick this year. Also a 4th, 2 5ths, 2 7ths. We traded away a 2nd round pick next year and a 3rd round pick in 2030. So I think I'm good then. I don't know if I want to make another trade. I do have a 1st round pick in 2030. But I'll probably save that for another trade if possible. Obviously now I don't have any picks for 2029. So if I need to get additional picks, I'll just use some of the picks that we are going to get for future drafts. That, again, doesn't matter because the video will be over and this universe doesn't exist. That's why it's a video game at the end of the day. We're just obviously trying to win now. And then whatever happens after that, don't care. So, all right. I'll see you guys draft recap since we don't have a 1st round pick. Hopefully we can try to find some decent replacements in the draft. Hopefully some of our younger guys develop, and we can alleviate some of the losses that we're going to have in free agency. All right, let's look at the recap. We got a lot of guys. Some guys are better than others, obviously, but a lot of talent, a lot of depth, a lot of young dudes coming in. We'll see if maybe some of them can make an impact. I mean, they're not going to really help replace, but we're going to try our best. Hopefully, we can have a good season. I could try to move Kyler Murray if I don't want to keep him and just say screw it and go Presley rest it away, and then maybe we can get some better players for Murray. Could try that. But yeah, we're obviously over the cap right now. I'm curious to see, like, if I threw him in there, could I even get... See, as I was saying, like, I'd have to throw Murray in there. So you know what? I'll look around for trades and see if we can maybe move Murray and then, like, package him and, like, some picks and try to get, like, really good players. But I'll look around at the beginning of the season. Roster, season 4. So yeah, Murray right now is the QB, although, again, I might move him and then just let Presley be the QB. Halfbacks got Brown, James, and Short, top 3 guys. Fullbacks, Hunter still. Marvin Harrison Jr., Josh Downs, and Antonio Williams now are your top 3 receivers. Tight end's going to be Trey McBride. Left tackle, Braxton Jones. Left guard, Evan Brown. Center's going to be Elgin Jenkins. Titus Howard at the right guard spot. Right tackle, Darren Cody. All right, Birch at the left edge spot. Right edge will be Keldrick Folk. Defense tackle, Walter Nolan. Sam's going to be Leo. Mike's going to be Wilson Sr. Will's going to be Dennis. Corners, Johnson, Williams, and Watson, top 3 dudes. Free safety, Thompson. Strong safety is Crawford. Kicking is Bates, punting is Man, and again, I still don't have a long snapper. So, I'm gonna look around and see what trades are out there for Kyler Murray. Because I just think that if we can move him, we can maybe make a couple moves and then try to add some more talent at other positions. I can also get another QB instead if I don't want Presley, if there's somebody else that's better. But I don't mind it. But let's look around and see, since, like I said, I really need to improve in some of our spots. And I think that just Murray's expiring, and might as well give Presley a shot for the rest of the way. I think it doesn't hurt to do so. One deal here with the Raiders. I'm going to get Fisher, Chin, and Knight, as well as their second Durham pick this year. I traded away Kyler Murray for 2-4, as well as 2 4s, 5th, 6th, 7th, between across 2029, 2030, and 2031. So we trade up a little bit higher, and I think we get 3 good players. We free up money, and I can now make another trade, and we have cap space to do so, cap room to do so. I'm going to do that to try to see somebody out there and see if we can improve at some other positions of need. And yeah, let's see what else is out there in the trade market. We have a done deal here with the Packers. 2 firsts, 2nd, 3rd, and 7th. We got back Walker, Noblesse, and Ortega. We need a left tackle, quarterback, and another defensive tackle. As well as 5th, 6th, 7th. So yeah, I'm all in on Presley, I guess, in this squad. So I guess we'll see how this team does in season number 4. Should be fun. Should be an interesting season. And I think we'll have a little bit of cap room as well to play around with in the off season, hopefully. So should be fun. I'll see you guys at the midseason point. All right, 4-3 at the midseason point. I mean, it's not bad. It's funny, we're top 10 in every category, yet we're only 4-3. I mean, it's not bad, but we do have some injuries, and probably why. But we have been pretty solid. Again, we're at the top NFC West. Everyone's 4-3, except for obviously the 49ers, who are 5-1. But okay, we have the stats and awards. Take a look at them. Josh Presley's been good for the most part. And the percentage is a little bit low, but that's why the 101-point pass rating is solid, though. It's good. 34% for 64% flash. 64% pass completion percentage. Cannot speak. Jeez. 1,612 yards, 12 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Rush-wise, 434 yards, 7 touchdowns from Chase Brown. Jordan James, 168 and 1 touchdown. And Josh Presley, 137 rush yards. Marvin Harrison Jr., 560, 6 TDs, 334 and 1 from McBride. Downs, 304 and 3 TDs, 247 and 1 from Antonio Williams. Sacks, 7 from Cody. Walker, 5, 3 from Jenkins, a few with 2, and 1 from Evan Brown. Tackles on defense, Leo with 31, a couple guys with 25, a couple with 23, 22 from Ramon St. Clair, 21 from Will Johnson, and then you have your sacks, 8 from Falk, Ortega 4.5, 4 from Nolan, Knight 2.5, a couple guys with 1.5, 1 from Wilson Sr., half sacks there from a couple dudes as well. Interceptions, you got several guys with 1. That would actually be 6 total on the team. You have your kicking, you have your punting, you have your kick return, you have your punt return. You can go to negotiations, get 11 guys. And we have some cap room. Marvin Harrison Jr., obviously I want to keep him around, and hopefully he stays on a contract like this, and ooh, that's okay. Jordan James, hopefully he stays on a contract like, oh yeah, he will, easily. So we'll restructure, well, we'll resign some of these guys, restructure as well. Hopefully the free agency class is good in the final season, and we can add some more talent, also known as talent, to the team. Something like that should work for Birch, and it does. Who else has options here? Anybody? Williams and Falk. Okay. I guess Braden Mann, we can re-sign him and all these other dudes, but something like that should work, right? Yeah. Give you 1 million bonus, baby. Titus Howard, sure, I guess, for the season. Can't restructure, but that's fine. And then Will Hernandez, if he wants to stay around. Sure, why not? All right, that's good for me. I think on re-signing dudes, we'll wait. I guess Hunter too. Might as well sign him. Give him 2 year. Buy the sound. Joke. All right. Are there any free agents we could pick up for the season? Theoretically, yeah. I mean, I could pick up a guy like Will McDonald. Why not? For the season, pick him up. And that's going to be about it for me. I'm going to simulate the rest of the way and hopefully make the playoffs. In the NFC West. Okay, great second half of the season. Once again, we're in the divisional automatically. Let's see if this year we can actually put something together and be successful in the playoffs. 3,404 yards from Presley. It looks like he might have missed a game. 32 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 151 passer rating. Maybe it's 3 games. Okay, hopefully he's not hurt right now. I'll have to check the injury list. Chase Brown, 1,105 yards rushed for. He had 11 touchdowns there too. 354 and 3 from Jordan James. Josh Presley, 343 and 1. Receiving, 1,202 yards from Marvin Harrison Jr. 13 TDs as well. 983 and 13 from Josh Downs. Trey McBride, 735 and 6 TDs. 628 and 4 from Antonio Williams. Sacks allowed, Rasheed Walker with 13. 9 from Cody. A couple guys with 6. A couple with 4. A couple with 2. 83 tackles from Leo. 76 from Wilson Sr. Falk. 62. 61 from Johnson. 60 from Garrett Williams. Sacks, 21.5 from Keldrick Falk. He was awesome. 8 sacks from Will McDonald IV we just picked up. Which is great. 6.5 from Ortega, 6 from Knight, 4 from Nolan, 3.5 from Leo, 3 there from Birch, 2.5 from Washington. Brendan, I'm not from St. Louis, 1.5 sacks, a couple guys with 1 and a few with half sack. Interceptions, 3 from Thompson, 2 from Williams, and the rest of the dudes here have 1. That's several guys. Kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return as well. For those that are CURIOUS, also known as curious. It spells. Okay, I don't know what the injuries are looking like, but yeah, we're top 10 in every category, by the way, as you can see. All right, I will see you guys at the divisional. Hopefully, we can actually win. Eagles, the Battle of the Birds. With the rankings there, you can see the comparisons, and again, have a good chance of winning. 2 injuries. They have 1. I'm going to do the staff abilities, and then we're going to get on to simulating. So let me do that, and we'll go from there. See, can we beat the Eagles? Let's see. We're going to hop. Next play here. First blood will go to the Eagles. Down 3-0, courtesy of the sim engine. Down 10-0. Make it 10-7. They'll make it 17-7. And can we score? Alright. 7-point game. Now it's 4-point game. Can we take the lead? We do. We're up 3. Get a stop? No, we can't. We take the lead. They will. Okay. Second 14. 35. Get one stop. Nope. First and goal. A rush. Okay. So, all right. Possibility to tie the game. We actually blocked the extra point. So, we'll touchback action. 6-yard reception. Second and 4. 13-yard reception. Minute 40. Get in the field goal range, and then maybe I'll hop in. 8 yards. Second and 2. Penalty, 15 yards against the defense. First and 10, 9-yard reception. We're going to hop in. We have a chance to potentially take the lead here. We're up 3. Well, not up 3. Second and 1. 50 seconds to go. They're up 3. We are in field goal range. We have potential to take the lead, which we do. Electronic Arts Sports says you will take the lead. Now, hopefully our extra point doesn't get blocked as well, and it does not. So now, for them to win, they have 46 seconds, all 3 timeouts. They need to score a touchdown. So as long as we prevent them from scoring a touchdown, we can advance to the conference championship. Now, wouldn't that be special? I think so. So they're going to be at the 23-yard line, 42 seconds to go. Now, that would be 77 yards they need to go in 42 seconds with 3 timeouts. It is doable. And they will be short of getting out of bounds, so the timeout will not be called. And the clock will RUN, also known as run. Run. Now they call a timeout there. A late timeout call. 30 seconds. Alright, that was a late timeout call from the Eagles. Weird. Big reception there. They're going to get some big yardage, not have to use a timeout. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all. Alright, they got 1 timeout left. 21 seconds to go. They're 31-yard line. This is very doable for them. This is very doable. And now they're at the 14-yard line. 15 seconds timeout. If we blow this, I'd be pissed. But I wouldn't be surprised because it's EA. My defense is choking. Second and 10. My offense did their job. My defense does their job. Come on. One more stop. You did your job. Do it one more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. Yes! You did your job. Thank you, defense. All right, you did your job. Made it scary, but we got it. Big time players make big time plays. That was a big sack right there. Absolutely gigantic sack. So, 34-30. We're going to the NFC Championship game in our 4th season. Shout out to Josh Presley. Great game from him as we outplayed the Eagles. And now it's the Giants again. You can see our rank compared to them. Their defense is really good. Ours is solid too, though, and then we have a great offense. They have a not-so-great offense, so hopefully we can beat them. See what EA thinks. I mean, they're kind of falling in love with the Giants now, so I guess we'll see what happens. Taking on the Giants, EA's favorite team, as of like a week ago, I guess, or whenever they updated the rosters or something. EA just seems to love the Giants now in the sim. First blood will go to us. We're going to make it 14-0. No, just 10. Going to second half. We're going to be up 17-0. It's a good start. They'll cut it. No, they won't cut it. I thought they were going to cut it. All right, we're going to win this game. Go to the Super Bowl. 24-0. Wow. Impressive. Our defense stepped it up, and we are going to the Super Bowl in our 4th season. Shout out to EA for actually giving us the win. Josh Presley, great game. Super Bowl bound. Can the Cardinals win it? Let's find out. Titans. Interesting. We have a ton of injuries, by the way, it looks like. Well, actually, just 3. Okay. You can see their ratings compared to us. They have slightly better defense with a better offense with a slightly better team. In Tampa Bay, can we win it? Let's hop on to the Super Sim and find out. All right, so we're going to the Super Bowl here. We have the Titans. So we're going to Super Sim fast forward to the end of the game. My capture card's been acting like crazy. So first blood will go to your Cardinals. We're up 7-0. They're going to make it 7-3. We're going to make it 14-3. They'll make it 14-10 second half. It'll be 17-10 us. They tie it right away, courtesy of EA. Take a 3-point lead. They're going to tie it up. Can we take the lead? No, we can't, courtesy of EA. Second 10, 436. All right, we go normal speed here. Penalty, love it. And of course, we're 4th and 1. We do go for it and get it, thank goodness. 1st and 10, 5-yard reception. 2nd and 5. 11 yards, 234. Slow it down. 2-yard rush, 2nd and 8. No need to rush. Of course, we get sacked. Nice, EA. I love that. Thank you, EA. All right, we got to hop in. 4th and 13, you got to go for it. This is it right here. First down, first down. Yes. Okay. Thank you, EA. We appreciate that. Thank you for being a little bit considerate. So, minute 9, 13-yard line. Please tie the game somehow. All right, we're going to get out of bounds. 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. 8-yard line. Still have 2 timeouts left. Minute 5 to go. No need to punch this in right here. We can get a 1st and goal, maybe. 1st and goal. Let the clock run. 2-yard line. We have plenty of opportunities to punch this in. And we don't even want to give the chance to the Titans. And okay, we're going to punch it in right there. Josh Presley, touchdown. And we're going for 2. Ballsy move in the Super Bowl, man. But I like it. And we are going to get it. Yes. Okay, I'm sorry for doing that. And an injury, of course, on the play. All right. Just don't let Tennessee kick a field goal. Please don't let them kick a field goal. It's a 1-point game. They just need a field goal, so we have to play a little bit of defense to prevent a field goal. Can we do it? Wow, shout out to the offense there. That was a ballsy play. I loved it. This is something you gotta go ballsy with it. I don't mind the 2-point conversion. Freaking Josh Presley, man. Rushed it in. Cam Ward with the throw there. They're gonna get a 1st down. Call a TIME-OUT. I know. 36-yard line. They can get in the field goal range here. 22 seconds to go. Our defense has to actually step it up. So far, not doing a good job at doing so. They have 1 timeout left, 17 seconds. I mean, they're still kind of far, but, like, it's doable if they get a little bit more yardage, which they will get some yardage there, and they call a timeout, 12 seconds to go, 41-yard line. If they... Okay, me personally, somehow keep them up as high as possible. Get a sack. Can we get a sack? Big sack from Jordan Burch. Let's fucking go. All right, they got to stop the clock. I think they're going to go for the field goal. All right, 1 second. They're not going for the field goal. I would have went for it. I don't know. You know what? I mean, it would be a deep one, though. So Cam Ward's going to throw. Okay, no pass interference. No flag, no flag. Incomplete. And your Cardinals... Wow, we just lucked out. We just lucked into a Super Bowl and won it. Okay, listen. Listen, EA. I apologize. Or do I? No, I never apologize to EA. We win the Super Bowl. That's all I care about. Big. That was such a great. It's so... I'm watching this as like... I'm a fan of the team. Like, you know, trying to watch this like I'm a fan. It's fun. It's stressful, you know, but it's good. It's good. Shout out to Josh Presley. He played well. Big 2-point conversion right there. That was huge. I loved it. Ballsy. Ballsy indeed. So, Super Bowl recap. MVP goes to Josh Presley. First Super Bowl, by the way. Joe Burrow was the NFL MVP and Offensive Player of the Year. Brian Dable was Coach of the Year for the Giants. Josh Hines Allen, Defensive Player of the Year, Jaguars. Rams, Brendan Abbott. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year was Reggie Oliver of the Falcons. We have one more season. Might as well try to win another one if we can. All right. We have some negotiations, some options to accept. I mean, obviously, we want to keep around Marvin Harrison. He says he's not interested, but we're going to make sure he is going to get franchise tagged. Fuck. I'm not going to have any money then for free agency. It's like, I kind of want to have money, but at the same time, I don't want to lose Marvin Harrison Jr. So, I might just let him test. That sounds crazy, but I think I just let him test because I think I can get him back, like, in free agency. So, because what if there's, like, somebody out there that I really want? You know what I mean? Like, he may not even be, like, the best player, you know? That I could get. Actually, yeah. Well, I have to restructure contracts. Okay, Cody Simon wants to test. That's fine. He can go. I don't care about him as much. I can get somebody else. And then, yeah, sure. You can stay on the team. All right. I'm not franchising tag. I'm not going to franchise tag Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm going to let him test. And we're just going to try to, well, let me restructure contracts first. And then I'll see if I have enough money. And if I do, then I'll franchise tag him. Because then we can maybe make a couple signings. If I don't, then I'm not going to franchise tag him. So let's just see if I can maybe free up money. And then I'll decide whether it is feasible for me to franchise tag him or not. Alright, I didn't really free up enough money. So you know what? Marvin Harrison Jr. says, I'm not coming back. I could franchise tag. I wish. Is there a way I can see who is supposed to be a free agent? No, right? Do I risk it? Yeah, why not? I'm going to risk it. We're just going to go free agency. It might be not worth it, and then I probably should have just franchise tagged him. We'll see. No, there's some good players. And also there's some good receivers if I can't get him back, so. Alright. Yeah, I could actually get Waddle and Ayuk. I can actually get both of them. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can get Marvin Harrison back. Alright, traded for Bernard from the Bills for Wilson, Colbert, as well as a 5th, 6th, 2, 6, and a 7th, so I get ourselves a Mike. Alright, so the reason I did those trades, the trade 2 wide receivers, is because your boy has re-signed Marvin Harrison Jr., also got Brandon Ayuk. And then we also grabbed Cam Jackson. I obviously needed a Mike as well, so that's why I did that trade. That is it. I think I have a 2nd and 3rd round pick. I only have 2 draft picks, so that's about it. I'm going to simulate, and I'll show you guys a recap. And then we'll go on to the final season. Okay, so the recap. We didn't have much. I guess we had the 5th, 6th, 7th as well. I forgot about that. I actually did get another receiver. He's actually really good. Some good players. A couple guards. Halfback, left edge. Left edge is not going to be anything crazy, but I like it. Let's head on to, we got a trade for Elias Manuel. Let's review it. We can get Tony White in a 7th. Keon Walker 5th and a 7th. I'll do this with the Steelers so I can get another defensive tackle. Why not? Works for me. I don't need another wide receiver, so I'll see you guys for the final season. Alright, so let's take a look at this roster. This is the team. Presley at the QB. Halfback James, Brown, Short, top 3 dudes. Fullback Hunter. Marvin Harrison Jr. with right now you can Josh Downs. We also have Williams as well. Like, we're stacked at wide receiver. Trey McBride also tight end, so that's great. Left tackle, Rasheed Walker. Left guard, Matthew Welker. Centers will be Elgin Jenkins. Titus Howard at the right guard spot. Right tackle, Blake Fisher. Jordan Birch could be left edge. Right edge, you got Keldrick Falk. Defense tackle, Enrique Ortega. Leo's going to be the Sam position. Bernard, the Mike. Will spot, Tyrese Knight. Corners got Johnson, Williams, and St. Clair. Free safety, Thompson. Strong safety, Jeremy Chin. Kicking is Bates. Punting is Man. No long snapper. I keep forgetting about getting a long snapper. So, doesn't matter, I guess. I'm going to see you guys at mid-season point. Hopefully we're good again. I feel like we should be, but let's see what EA thinks. 4-3, mid-season point. You can see the ratings. We have pretty solid 4-3. In the hunt, make the playoffs, a couple of injuries. Actually, we're top of the NFC West, so should be able to make it then if we win it. Josh Presley, solid season, 1,894 yards, 13 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 113.2 passer rating, and a 71% completion percentage. James, 355, 7 TDs, 172 and 3 from Chase Brown. Josh Presley, 111. 436 and 2. Marvin Harrison Jr. in the receiving, 432 and 2 from Brandon Ayuk. Trey McBride, 390 and 4, 359 and 3 from Antonio Williams on the receiving. In terms of sacks allowed, a couple guys with 4, a few with 3. 17 as a team if you add that up. Terrell Bernard, 41 tackles on defense, lead the squad. You got 28 from Leo, Chin, 25, 23 from Thompson, 22 from Will Johnson, Birch, 21. Here's sacks, 5.5 from Keldrick Falk. Enrique Ortega, 3, 2.5 from Jordan. Bernard, 1.5, 1 from Washington, and a few guys with the half sack. 2 interceptions from Jeremy, not by the hairs of my chin. And then you got a couple guys here with 1. Kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return as well, for those that are curious. And, I mean, there's really no need to make a trade. Right? I mean, I don't know what we would even trade for. Halfback, you're saying. But I feel like we're fine on halfback. Strong safety, left tackle, I feel like we're fine on. Yeah. I don't know. I think we're okay. I mean, I guess we could look. What kind of safeties are there? What do we want? A strong safety? Caleb Downs. Okay. I could probably get a strong safety. Fanga. Bang. Alright. I'm good. Let's head on to the rest of the season. Yeah, we'll just see in the rest of the season. Make the playoffs. And okay, well, I lied about making playoffs. We struggled in the second half of the season. It's kind of annoying, actually. Okay. Well, I guess we had injuries because there's no other really explanation. All right. Well, at least we got a Super Bowl. There's Josh Presley stats, threw for over 4,000 yards. Solid numbers. Rush-wise, James, 727, 13 TDs, 395, and 5 from Chase Brown. Josh Presley, 282, no TDs. Marvin Harrison Jr., 1,046 yards, 7 TDs, 928 and 4 from Brandon Ayuk. Trey McBride, 739, 6 TDs, 543 and 4 from Downs. Sacks allowed, 9 from Walker, 8 from Welker. Walker and Welker. 7 from Jenkins, 6 from Howard and Fisher, 4 from Braxton. Tackles, 99 from Bernard. Leo with an 89, 69 from Johnson. Williams, 64, 63 from Talanoa. Fanga, Birch, 62, 52 from a couple guys. 44 from McDonald the fourth. Ortega, 43, 40 from Knight. Sacks, 7.5 from Falk. Ortega, 6, 5 from McDonald the fourth. A couple guys with 5, 3.5 from Chanel. Bernard, 2.5, 1.5, 2 from Nolan. 1.5 from Knight, 1 from Fanga, 1 from half stack there from Feeney. Interceptions, 3 from Chin, 2 from Johnson, and a few guys with 1. Kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return. I'm having to go so fast to hit through those. I don't know why those take forever to load, but they just do. Anyways, not important. Let's just see who ends up winning the Super Bowl and then close the video since obviously they make playoffs this year. Packers beat the Chargers. Jordan Love, Super Bowl MVP. You see Burrow, NFL MVP. Ward got the Coach of the Year. Lemon, Offensive Player of the Year. Defense Player of the Year was Oladejo. Morgan Porter, Offensive Player of the Year, Panthers. Defensive Player of the Year, Jordan Barber from the Bills. And with that all being said, let's go to the full screen close. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for me. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, comment down below some videos. Go to our socials, play the second channel and main channel down below in the description. If you like the content from DJP. So if I look at the NFL standings, I'm typing that in right now. Trying to type it in at least. I think we have one more of each team that is non-playoff worthy. So the Bengals are the next AFC team, and I think they're the final team that we need to do that doesn't make the playoffs. So that'll be on Tuesday, since I'll be uploading a 2K video on Monday. We have obviously the college football videos that we need to get done. So a few more. Then our last team to do in the NFC would be the Seahawks. So once we get them done, we go on our playoff teams. So the way we do that is based on the seeding and who got eliminated first. So if you get eliminated wild card, even if you're number 1 seed, might do you earlier than someone that like gets the Super Bowl as a 7 seed, for example. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm sure. I mean, you're gonna get the videos. Okay, that's really what you're gonna get. So, yeah, actually, this also signifies that we're officially halfway through as well, all the teams too. So we'll probably be done by week 3 or 4, like before week 4 starts. I think is when I'll be done because I scheduled it out. So, all right, I'm done. I'm gonna head out now. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon. Peace.